I just came home from prison with nothing. I came home to nothing. I was living in that, I don't know what the size cellar was, but let me break something down to you. When you got knowledge of yourself, you can never be poor. We don't lack. We are abundant. So if you're a God, you got it, no matter what. And not only that, when I seen you a couple of years ago, you had somebody do something that I ain't never had. I got to keep it real. Ain't nobody ever handed me $300,000. So you get people who support you. Ain't nothing wrong with receiving motherfucking fruits off the labor of the land when people, but you're a God, so you are abundant. Don't ever say that you poor if you know if you know yourself. And that's all I want to say. You feel me? Tea time. Come on.
When I say poor, I'm talking in the sense of the vernacular that y'all use, meaning that my riches are money as far as the Babylon. And when I say poor, I'm talking about financially, or like the way y'all live y'all life, or money and stuff like that. In that regards, I'm poor, but I'm the wealthiest man you could ever meet in your life when it comes to wisdom and knowledge. So my knowledge is, is my riches. You feel me? So when I'm talking to the average mind listening to me. So I'm coming from where people.
Okay, so
I'm not.
So you weren't talking to me.
I'm not
talking to the. Okay, all right.
I was to your audience.
Okay.
Because your audience is about that cash. They're about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke, baby. I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't value money and material things. I value knowledge and wisdom, and that's the only thing I value. You feel me? So people have gave me money. People have gave me money, and I've given it right back. I've given it away. I give away more than I have. I sleep in a tent. I live humbly. I sleep on the earth. I don't value clothes. This shirt is from Walmart. Or if I, you know what I'm saying, the things that I have, the things I spend my money on is just only things that I need. You know what I'm saying? I only get what I need, and I give away the rest. So it's like I eat once a day.
Can I ask you this?
I eat one time. I eat one time a day. I had close to $1 million before, and I just gave it all away. I gave all my wealth away. I gave my barbershop away. I gave RVs away. I've given cars away. I've given clothes away. I gave it all away to sacrifice the life of wisdom and knowledge. I don't value the material things because it doesn't define me. Like, these things aren't as important as a healthy mind and bliss and love and peace and
thank you for
joy.
that box, baby. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you feel me? Like, so my riches, like Bob Marley said, my riches, possessions make you rich. My riches aren't. I'm not rich. My riches is life. I'm a Bob Marley.
Yeah, that's great. So check this out. So my thing, when I look at you, I know you think you're the more handsome, but I think that you try to get your swag from the God, right? Because you say you don't value materialistic things, but you like feeling good about yourself, and that's why you got 3 chains around your neck. You be wearing 3 gold chains. You got a gold chain right now. It's just that you can't do it on a drip guy's level. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you royalty, my thing is not living for these things. We can have these things and these possessions, but not living, not making them become our God. So I can be in Versace, but it's not my God. You see what I'm saying? I can wear a chain around my neck like I got right here. This little tiny piece of shit, but it's not my God because I don't give a fuck about this shit. I'm eternal. I'm way above this shit. So when it comes to the wealth, I always tell people all the time, it's not about the jewels around my neck. It's about the jewels that's in my brain, and that's what I give to the people. So I don't want you to come on and try to downplay, having nice possessions and feel like you got to live. I'm not down in your shit with the nature boy tent shit, but you don't gotta live that to be wealthy. You don't gotta live in a tent. You don't gotta have a motherfucking Walmart t-shirt on or none of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about the internal things, not the external things. And you know this, God. I ain't telling you nothing that you don't already know.
No, for me, I can't live that way. If I wanted to, I could put my mind to it and live way better. But these gold chains on my neck are my blood.
You breaking up? What you say?
Let me break it down to you. You see these gold chains on my neck? That's to claim my blood. I wear these gold chains to clean my blood, not to floss. This is to keep my blood clean and keep my mind, keep my blood conducive. The gold on my skin around my neck is to keep the flow between my brain and my body. Flow of blood clean. It cleanses blood. That's why I wear it. You see, I had a lot of money and I gave it away. You know why I gave it away? Because I'm an Aquarius. I'm connected to the human suffering. I could never live like you do because there's somebody poor out there. I could never live like you do because I know that there's someone that doesn't eat today. I know that there's someone that can't even fathom. I'm connected to the human consciousness, and so I live in a way that honors the poor people in Africa that can't have anything. So I only take what I need and I give the rest away. That's the way I live. Now I don't have to live like that because I'm rich beyond my mind. I can manifest whatever I want. I've lived in the top life ever. But me knowing that there's poverty in this world and bums in the street, I'm not allowed to be ignorant enough to live my life in a way ignoring the human suffering. So I live this way to say I only take what I need. I make sure I only eat once a day to honor the human struggle and those that don't have, and just take what I need and give away the rest.
Okay, so
if you give me money, like I've been given money before, I've only took what I need and I gave away the rest.
Okay. All right. So look, you know what I'm on. You know that was a beautiful speech, man. You almost needed an Oscar or winning award performance for that. That was beautiful. Let's check this out. You know,
I'm living it.
You live. All right. So check this out, though. You know the way that I live when it comes to this, you know, the system that we in. I can allow myself to be in a position to where I can help my people financially, not just spiritual. So when I am going through these layers of life, you know, I'm able to help my mother. I'm able to help other people that's out there. I'm able to help the poor person because I'm in a position of power. I have a foundation to reach the people with not only with my knowledge, but becoming a wealthy philanthropist. That's one of my major things, to be able to give to the people in broken homes, people that's going in third world countries that need it. Not even just in the United States. It's people that's all across the world. So if you don't have money to do that, you know, I understand that, you know, spirituality is even more powerful and more important than money. But when it comes to me and my life, I like to help my people on all four corners. So when me having money, you know, it's like, well, I don't got to talk about this. You can just look at my IG when Al Sharpton approached me. I went out there to you know, but it's out there. So I really live this. I really live it. I don't talk about it. You know, there's a lot of receipts out there that's showing that when I get money, even though I'm out here, I'm looking good, and I'm stylish and in luxury driving Bentleys, I'm taking care of my people. You know, because that's what it's all about. And more than one way to skin a cat. You feel me? Time.
Me personally, I know that we all want to help people, but you have to learn how to. You know what I'm saying? What we got to understand is that you cannot help people by giving them money. You don't help a person by giving. You help a person by teaching.
Hey y'all can help me. Let's say it over here. Go ahead.
You don't help people by teaching. You help people by teaching them how to give, how to fish. So and like you want to help people, you have to first, you have to give people. That's all I have to offer is knowledge. That's all I have to offer. I have knowledge. I cannot make you apply that knowledge to your life. I cannot make. I can't help you. You have to help themselves. You have to give them the tools they need. They have to help themselves. I'm not into pampering people. I don't. I give people knowledge to apply it. That's all that I give people. You don't give a bum money.
No, you don't give a bum money. You don't give a homeless man. Well, I'm gonna say you don't give a homeless man money because. Go ahead.
And I don't believe in. You live in the European system, and we can break that down. The clothes that you wear, you wearing millionaires. You wearing that make make millions. Just like on Baby Boy said, how many millionaires, bro? And why are you wearing those millionaire clothes? Those millionaire clothes. You making them rich, and they don't give a damn about you, black. But you wearing white man's clothes.
Right.
But they don't. As at the end of the day, I'll be damned if I spend my money on Versace or just so I can appear to have a status in the world where we have white minds. We are Negro. You know, we're Negro. So you trying to live like a white man. I said living like your indigenous self. So we are sick in our minds. We have to wake up out of our Negropeanism. Meaning that you wearing white people's clothes, you driving white people's cars, and you trying to be like the white man. I'm trying to be indigenous. I'm trying to be like the real humans on this planet. I don't desire none of those things. All those things, I had those things, TK. The life you live in, I lived that life years ago. I done did it all. I done did all the stuff you doing. I done fucked all the bitches. I done had all the women like that. I'm bored with that life. The life that you live is boring to a man like me because it has no substance to it. I watched you eat Domino's the other day, brother. I'm not judging. I'm gonna let you talk. I don't eat like you. I don't think like you. I don't eat like you. I don't think like you. I would never put trash or poison in my body because but that's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying we're different in the sense that I don't eat from the earth. You know what I'm saying? And you eat Domino's. Right. I don't wish, if you gave me a whole bunch of money, I don't wish to attain the white man's items and his ways and want to be like him and dress like him and talk like him. Everything that you have, everything that we pick up is to be like that white man. The Versace people don't care about you. Them niggas don't. We trying to be like white people. You're not white, man. You a god. What you are is a king. You're an indigenous king to this planet. And you're supposed to be connecting to the earth. Your melanin connects you to the planet, brother. And we have to stop trying to be like Europeans. You know what I'm saying? And be ourselves.
You mind if I take the floor?
Go ahead, God.
That was beautiful. All right, so check this out. You know, whenever I talk to somebody that's supposed to be conscious, you know, they always come with that, I don't mean no disrespect towards you. They always try to come with that bullshit like, oh, man, you wearing the white man's clothes. You driving the white man's car. Nigga, you know, everything that we got right now from that Perry Ellis shirt that you got up on to the motherfucking internet that you on. Hold on. To the internet that you on.
Perry Ellis.
Paying your Bigo. Hold on. You gotta let me tap. Hey, Ken, you gotta give me the same respect I gave you. Give me the same respect. That's all I ask. Give me the same respect. The person who even made that tent was probably a motherfucking white man. So just because it's certain levels, just because this is a little bit more expensive, we can't grade it. Just because my chains cost a little bit more, we can't grade it if we're doing the same thing. Just let me speak, God. Let me speak, God. From the earrings you got in your ear, that comes from the. Hold on. Just let me speak. I'm gonna let you break it down. I'm gonna let you break it down. And then we won't do the contradictory. Hold on.
I'm listening.
Hold on.
I ain't said nothing.
We won't do the contradictory because I didn't send you up on here taking blunts to the face with the fucking alcohol, liquor, some Hennessy, with motherfucking chicken wings and all that shit. And chicken is way worse than the hamburgers. Like, we're not even gonna get that. So let's not try to say one thing if your life is not totally what it needs to be. We gotta keep that shit real. We didn't all seen that. We didn't all seen your life. It's all over nature. It's all over. And this is within the last 30 days. We done seen this. And it's not for me to talk down on you, but when you try to point out me eating Domino's pizza, when we know you can turn up a mean-ass chicken wing and with a 40 on your side, come on, man. We got to keep it real for the people. I'm not here to impress the people. That's the thing. That's the difference between me and you. I'm not trying to impress the audience. I'm just speaking my truth. And that's why I can be calm and let another man speak. And I don't have to interrupt because I'm not trying to talk over you. You know, go ahead and say that. But if we both, you know, enjoy certain fast foods on certain occasions, you can't knock a man because you called me and my Domino's pizza. That shit was really good at that moment. And I had a craving for the shit. And I embraced it. But you gotta embrace who you truly are and not the facade that you put up because you want to be. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I think you got good intentions to become that man that's straight only vegan every day and put down the liquor and the blunt. But I feel like you still have to do a lot of work to actually get to that to where you can talk to somebody else about it. That's all I'm saying. T-Time.
Bro, you see me eat chicken one time, bro. You ain't never see, out of all the meals you ever see me eat, I don't know if you ever follow me, ask anybody, I eat chicken and chicken is healthy for you. When you can eat chicken, chicken is healthy for you, long as it's whole.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with eating chicken.
Bro, you can't, look, you've been saying a lot of intelligent shit,
as long as,
but you know better.
Hold on, brother.
Go ahead.
Let me finish talking. So you see me eat chicken often. I eat shrimps. You can eat chicken long as it's whole without any preservatives. You can eat. It's okay. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying to you is this. You said that the white man made the t-shirt, the white man made all these things. No, nigga, the Chinese man made shit. That's first thing first. Well, I'm going to say it like this. It's the difference in getting the minimums of what you need, right? And going out your way to spend how much? Let me ask you a question. How much your Versace how much that cost? That robe?
Just 5 or 600.
What kind of phone he on?
I don't know. 5 or 600. Is it lagging?
No, look. Now, come to my.
You got an iPhone? Are you on an iPhone or Android?
Yeah, I have to have the best technology. When it comes to technology, I'm putting my work out.
That's the white man. That's the white man, bro. Come on, we gotta keep it real, bro.
Bro, listen. At the end of the day, you gotta understand one thing. It's one thing to invest in sending out a message. If I'm online and I'm sending out a message, right? And I invest in my technology so that I have the best technology to send out my message. That's different than buying a meaningless robe that you have for $500-$600. That's a waste of money because a robe is a robe. You put the robe on and you cover your body. When I'm telling you it's $500-$600, that's a waste of money. What I'm saying is if I'm investing my money in my technology because I'm sending out a message online, I need the best technology. That's different. That's an investment. It's a difference between assets and liability. You know what I'm saying? So when you spend your money on a robe, $600 a robe, that's a waste of money, bro. And that's what I'm talking about. If I'm online, you see me, I'm heavy online, and I'm using technology. I'm going to invest in my technology. That's an investment because that's what I'm doing. So that's not a liability. But when you put your money into things that don't value, like a $500-$600 robe, you telling me you couldn't spend your money better than that in our situation as black people?
Let me explain. So you don't think it's other phones that can do, other cheaper phones that can do what your iPhone can do? You call, talk, and get on the internet?
Absolutely. I do way more than that on the internet. If you see my work, then you know that if you see the quality of my work that I do, if you go to Natureboy TV, if you go to if you see the stuff that we doing, if you hear those things are different. If you invest your money in the music because you're sending out a good message to your people, I'm not going to even say nothing about that. If you invest your money to a studio so that you can have the best quality of music to send a good message out to your people, that's different. You understand? But if you just spending money on clothes and outfits, like just Versace, let me ask you a question. If we had to put a price tag on your clock alone, how much money have you spent on clothes alone? Can I ask you that?
I wouldn't really know. A lot. Let me go ahead, finish.
You and your wife and your dogs. On you, your wife, and your dogs. On you, your wife, and your dogs. How much money have you spent. If you can go on your closet right now, from between you, your wife, and your dogs,
A lot. I mean, I wouldn't know that. I don't even
much
think
money have
about.
you spent on
I don't think
clothes?
about that part. Go ahead. You cutting out though, bro. There's something lagging. He cutting out. Hold on.
If you had the number on it, if you had to put in, what would you say? I know.
It's probably
I
worth
said, if you had to put a number on it, what?
a lot. I don't know. I don't know. We got some pretty expensive clothes. Yeah. I want to make a point, but go ahead. I want you just to finish.
If we had to appraise all your clothes, how much would they be worth?
I don't know if I'm lagging or you not being able to hear me. I'm saying I wouldn't know, bro. I got all kinds of clothes. It's a lot. It's worth a lot.
No, I'm saying,
it's worth a
what
lot.
I'm saying is this. What I'm saying to you, if you had to appraise all your jewelry and your clothes, and you just had to put a price on it, what ballpark would that number be?
I get you.
I'm asking you a simple question.
Bro, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Bro, if you had to put a number, come on, yes you do. Yes you do.
I don't. When I buy, I just buy.
If you had to look, if you was to go in your, well, you know, a ballpark. If you was to go in your closet right now and look at all the money you ever spent on you and your girls' clothes, your dog's clothes, right now in your house right now, plus jewelry, you would say it was a clear million. Oh, maybe
now it's plus my jewelry. Hold on. Look. First you said my clothes, then you said me and my Armani's clothes, and then you said me and the dog's clothes. Now you saying my jewelry. We sitting there talking, having that simple conversation.
I'm just saying, period. Your clothes, all y'all clothes and jewelry, If you had to appraise it, how much money do you think you spent on all your clothes? Would it be over $1 million?
Probably so. Probably so. I don't know.
And that, my point exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but what was your point? What was the point?
Tell you things that don't value, that don't have any value, no true value. Like what you spend your money on is clothes and jewelry and stuff like that. Like you waste a lot of money. You could have did something else with that money.
So check this out. So instead of talking about what you don't value, why don't we talk about what I do value? Because I value the people. I empower my people daily. And these are the things, I like the finer things. That's me. That's my personality. But these same finer things, I like to wear while I'm giving and speaking the knowledge. While I'm feeding my people, while I'm empowering my people. So just because I like to look good in front of the camera, you know, I'm talking about while I'm talking, just like right now, you know what I'm saying? That's me. That's a part of my personality. But what I value, people know that and they see it every day. I don't have to speak it to you because people see that I live it. And not only that I speak it, I'm a doer of the things that I say. I'm a doer of the knowledge that I speak. I don't regurgitate information. I don't idolize this person on YouTube to try to figure out what he's saying. I study the knowledge. I go through experience. I learn from error. I gain wisdom. And I teach my people with leadership because I'm a living example. So, you know, that's what I value.
What have you taught the people?
What have I taught? I mean, I'm teaching every day. You know, I'm teaching every day from different all kinds.
I know, but I'm trying to see the catalog at. Where can I go find your teachers at?
All over the internet. Just type in TKO. Go to my poly page. My poly page. Matter of fact, hold on,
your poly page.
You can go to IG. You can go to IGTV. It was a person. There's a dude that came on there that wanted to be a P. He wanted to be a pimp. And I taught him things about that and I educated him on how not to do that and how to do this and how to do this and open up this and you got the talent for this. I'm always speaking the knowledge. Just go watch it. You know, before you knock it. Before you try to knock it, go watch it. You say you want to know. I'm directing you. You know, just read what they saying. They learn a lot from me every day. Like I said, don't let my appearance fool you. You like a lot of, no disrespect, but you remind me of those surface dwellers. Like, you know when you come in like the Christianity churches and you see somebody walk in church, you be like, look at him.
Medusa said you mad because you broke.
Nah, listen, we ain't gonna worry about them.
Medusa, like, Medusa, whose side you on, baby? Whose side you on?
What I'm saying to you, bro, is we gotta be very careful not to look at the surface of things and understand the inside and get to the core of things. Yeah, I may appear to be a certain type of way, but what am I giving to you?
Almighty womb.
You ain't listening to me. Look at the comment, girl. Let me see. You know what's this comments? We here for the people. Hey, we here for the people, right? Hey, y'all see why this PK gonna be good? Y'all see why this PK gonna be good? There ain't no beef. I don't want y'all to think that it's like we beefing. He's just speaking from his perspective. I'm speaking from mine. So we've been doing this shit for months and months. It's been like 8 or 9 months. We got different views. We do this shit different. And that's why this PK gonna be